What's going on, guys? Today I will be doing an NBA 2K20 simulation video for the rest of the 2019-20 season according to the new proposed format from the league. On Wednesday, March 11th, 2020, the NBA learned that center Rudy Gobert on the Utah Jazz got the coronavirus. This resulted in the Thunder Jazz game being suspended and the NBA season being suspended later that night. The format states that 22 teams will play their next 8 regular season games that they would have played as of March 11th against teams still in playoff contention. Here are the Eastern Conference standings as of March 11th, with the Bucks in first, the Raptors in second, the Celtics in third, the Heat in fourth, the Pacers in fifth, Philly in sixth, Brooklyn in seventh, Magic in eighth, and the Wizards in ninth. According to the NBA's proposal, if the 9th seed is within 4 games of the 8th seed, then they will play each other to determine who is the 8th seed. In this case, if the Wizards and the Magic were to play and the Magic won the first game, they would be the 8th seed, but the Wizards would have to win 2 games without losing to be the 8th seed. Here we have the Western Conference standings also as March 11th, with the Lakers in first, the Clippers in second, the Nuggets in third, the Jazz in fourth, the Thunder in fifth, the Rockets in sixth, the Mavericks in seventh, and the Grizzlies in eighth. As of now, those teams would make the playoffs, but teams in the 9th through the 13th seed, including the Trailblazers, Pelicans, Kings, Spurs, and Suns, will be trying to get the 8th seed. So again, if the 9th seed ends up being within 4 games of the 8th seed, they will do the same thing that I explained for the Eastern Conference teams. Here are the standings after simulating 8 regular season games for each team. The Bucks remained in first with a record of 58-15. The Raptors remained in second with a record of 49-22. The Celtics stayed in third with a record of 49-23. The 76ers moved up from the 6th seed to the 4th seed, now with a record of 45-28. The Heat moved down 1 spot, now with a record of 44-29. The Pacers also moved down 1 seed, now with a record of 42-31. The Magic moved up 1 spot to the 7th seed, now with a record of 34-39. And the Nets moved down 1 spot, now with a record of 33-39. The Wizards finished with a record of 27-45 and are out of playoff contention. Next, in the Western Conference, we have the Lakers, who remain the 1 seed with a record of 55-16. At the 2 seed, we have the Clippers, who stay at the 2 seed as they were before this, with a record of 51-21. Next, we have the Nuggets, who also stayed as the 3 seed, now with a record of 47-26. The Mavericks move up from the 7 seed to the 4 seed, now with a record of 46-29. Next, at the 5 seed, we have the Thunder, who also stay the same with now a record of 44-26. At the 6 seed, we have the Rockets, who also remain the same with now a record of 43-29. Next, we have the Jazz, who moves from the 3 seed all the way down to the 7 seed, now with a record of 43-29. Next, at the 8 seed, we have the Trailblazers, who moved up 1 seed from the 9th seed, with 1 more win than the Grizzlies, who are now the 9th seed. So I did sim 1 game of the Grizzlies against the Blazers. So the Blazers did win that game 114-101. So that single elimination for the Grizzlies means that they are out of playoff contention. Okay, so here's what the playoffs look like, or the bracket after the first round. So I'm now going to come back after in the Eastern and Western Conference Finals. Alright, so now we are going to go live into Game 7 of the Western Conference Finals. Winner go home between the Clippers and the Mavericks. Mavericks have a 3-point lead here, and Kawhi Leonard is fouled. First free throw is good, so it is now a 2-point game. And the second is good as well. probably going to foul here, and they do foul Doncic. Probably you wanted to foul someone else. He's a pretty good free throw shooter. So if he hits both here, they're going to have to hit a 3 or 2 and then foul right after he hits the first. And the second is also good. So it's a 3-point game with 18.5. We'll see who they pass the ball to, if they're going to take a 3 or give it to Kawhi Leonard and maybe drive it for 2. They take the 3 and they tie it. 104-104 with 9.4 left in the fourth quarter. Okay, so now we are here in overtime. Lou Williams, I think, ended up taking like a full court shot with a tie game in the fourth, which he missed. So LA here has a 6-point game. So not that it would be an upset, but they were down 3, and that was a pretty clutch 3. Willie Cauley-Stein takes a bad shot there. And the Mavericks are getting into trouble here. They don't want to let up another basket here and not let the lead get too big because there isn't a ton of time left. Leonard gets easy layup. Not very good D there from Dallas. So they're down 8 now with around 2:20 left. Brunson gets the layup. Back to a 6-point game. So this would be a big stop here. Nice game for Brunson, considering it's only his second year in the league. Leonard, and that 3 could ice it. That gives them now a 9-point lead with 2 minutes left. Now around about 30 seconds left in overtime. Clippers looking like they're going to win, up 13. Doncic takes a heavily contested shot, then he misses, and the Clippers can just dribble the clock out, and they'll be advancing to the NBA Finals. Good offseason for them, being able to pick up Paul George in a trade. Had to give a lot of first-round picks. They did trade Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. They were able to get Kawhi Leonard in free agency. So they will be advancing to the finals again, and I'm surprised the Lakers didn't. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get any of the footage in the finals because I simulated a little too fast, but the Clippers do end up winning in 7 games. It was only a 1-point lead for them. I think it was 116, 115. So, big 3 from Lou Williams could have basically won the championship from them, from tying the game in Game 7 against the Mavericks in the Western Conference Finals. So the Bucks get knocked down by the 2 seed. So that will do it for this one. If you want to see more 2K simulations like this, please comment down below. Please leave a like if you enjoyed this and subscribe for more sports content like this. So thank you again. Bye.